Hi, I'm Nancy O'Neill and welcome to Suncoast FYI. Today we preview Sarasota's premier dog lovers event and we celebrate Oktoberfest with authentic German food and continue the celebration at a vibrant local hotel. Sarasota's premier dog lovers event has a groovy twist this year. And here with more on the Top Dog Fundraiser, Kennel 54, Doggies Do Disco, is event co-chair Christine Nickel. Well, just to begin with, I mean, that all sounds like so much fun, okay? Who doesn't love dogs and who doesn't remember disco? Well, maybe not some of the younger kids, but we all do. Who will love this event and why, Christine?
Well, thank you so much for having me on the show, Nancy.
Of course.
And I know that you're a great dog lover,
Yes,
too.
I am.
And Top Dog was begun 6 years ago as kind of a riff on Westminster, that we could have fun kind of competitions for dogs, like who's the best kisser or who's the best, has the best tail wag. And so it's really for anyone who wants to have an event where they can bring their dog, or just because they love dogs and want to participate in a fundraiser for a really exceptional institution, which is Dante's Den Foundation.
Dante's Den. Now, who started Dante's Den?
Well, Marcia Panucci and her late husband, Don. I always like to say they never had children, they had schnauzers. And they always worried about what would happen to their dogs when one of them or both of them were gone. And so their idea would be to have a sanctuary where you could have your dogs go if you were unable to take care of them anymore or if you passed away. And unfortunately, Don did pass away before the dream was realized. But Marcia is, you know, she's force of nature.
Yes, she is.
And she went ahead and purchased 50 acres, a beautiful old horse farm, and built Dante's Den. It was completed 4 years ago. And so Top Dog is really the greatest amount of fundraising that happens for Dante's Den every year.
And it will take place at Dante's Den?
No, it's going to be at the Bird Key Yacht Club.
Oh, wow.
So Bird Key Yacht Club, with its fabulous view of the city at night, we thought that will look sort of like New York City. And we wanted to have a cosmopolitan feel because it's a riff on Studio 54,
right,
making
exactly.
it Kennel 54.
Yep.
So we're doing lots of fun things. We talked about Vicki Rollo earlier.
Yep.
She's doing, using her artistic skill to do dog portraits in an Andy Warhol triptych or four-tick.
She's so amazing.
She is amazing. So there's, you know, a lot of fun raffle items and a great dinner, and of course the contest, the naming of the top dog, and the naming of a special award for inspiration for a dog and dog owner.
Okay.
And then after all of that, dancing.
Excellent, excellent. Now, when is it taking place?
So Top Dog is going to take place on October 4th. That's a Friday evening. It begins at 6, although if you're going to register your dog, you need to get there at 5:30. And to buy a ticket, you can go to dantesden.org /Top Dog.
Okay, and that will give you all the information, but I just wanted to mention, and we talked about this, so there's going to be Best Share Lookalike?
Best Share Lookalike. I've already purchased a Share wig for my dog.
And what else?
So Best Share Lookalike, because of course Share is kind of emblematic of Studio 54. We will also have the Best Dancer. the best duo of the dog handler and dog in an outfit. Lots of boas, I'm thinking. And then, you know, we have
swag
the best,
and a wag.
The best swag, meaning the best wag. So all of those will be fun.
Okay, and all of the funds will be used to help Dante's Den continue with all the work that they do to support these animals?
Absolutely. So in addition to lifetime care, Marcia is really wonderful about taking in dogs. There are many counties around Sarasota County, which is a no-kill county, but there are many counties that do euthanize dogs, and they do it quite quickly. And so she gets calls every week about does she have room to take dogs. And she has a number of dogs there who will never be adopted. They just have special needs. And so the proceeds from Top Dog are going to be earmarked to fund the ongoing care of these dogs.
One of the other things, and I think what you're saying goes along with this, in addition to adopting, volunteering, donating, you can sponsor a dog. So even if you can't take a dog, and like you were saying, one of the dogs that aren't adoptable, you can sponsor them. So you can donate for their upkeep while they're there. Is that correct?
Absolutely.
Okay.
So you can find out more information about sponsoring a dog on dantesden.org.
Okay.
And you know, there's some dogs who have really heartbreaking stories, but they're so happy living out at Dante's Den.
It's
a beautiful
pool.
place. They have a pool. They have dens with beds and chairs, and it's a wonderful place.
Great. Well, thank you so much for being here. And again, it's at the Bird Key Yacht Club on
October 4th.
October 4th.
And tickets, dantesden.org/topdog.
Cool. Thank you.
Thank you,
Christine.
Nancy.
Just ahead on Suncoast FYI, we learn about an exciting event at an authentic local German restaurant. Authentic German beer, food, and music. What more could you ask for? Da Vinci German Restaurant is bringing Oktoberfest to the Suncoast. And joining us now with more is Patrick Luca and Mary Vanek. Well, it's just around the corner, isn't it? October is coming right up. Now, for our viewers, because I'm recently turned on to your restaurant, the Da Vinci restaurant, what is it, Patrick, and where are you?
So we are a German restaurant, and we just opened a little bit more than a year ago, on the 28th of April 2018. We're a family business. My mom is the cook. My dad helps in the kitchen a little bit. I have a little sister. She's sometimes there too.
Oh, cute.
And I'm the manager, and I help my family a little bit.
Okay, now you moved here from Germany.
Correct.
Yes.
We moved here from Stuttgart, Germany.
And so you didn't speak English or anything before you got here. So you're quite ahead of the bell curve with a lot of things. I did go on your website, and everything is homemade, right? All your food is homemade German food. Boy, it doesn't get any more real than that, right? So Oktoberfest obviously just is something that you need to do. Right?
Correct.
So what is the date of the Oktoberfest so people don't miss that?
So we have the Oktoberfest on the 26th till the 29th of September.
3 days. Okay. What are the times, Patrick?
The first 2 days we're open from 4 p.m. till 9 p.m. And the last 2 days we're open from 11:30 till 9 p.m.
Okay. Now, what is going to take place during the Oktoberfest?
So we will have German food, German homemade food. We have German draft beer. One of them is the Paulaner Hefeweizen. That's a wheat beer.
A wheat beer. Okay.
We have also Warsteiner Dark, a little bit of darker beer. And we will have also the Becks or Bud Light for Americans who like a little bit of lighter beer in the summertime.
Okay.
We have also homemade Spätzle.
What is that?
That's homemade noodles.
I saw that going through like an extruder on your website, right? So that's
Correct.
what it is. Okay, so there's a lot of terms that we may not know, but we'll recognize the food when we obviously see it. Yeah. Okay. So, and you also have vegetarian dishes, I saw on your website, and special dietary needs, which I think is very important these days.
Correct.
Right? Now, in addition to this wonderful food and beer, will you have entertainment?
We will have live music. We have two different kind of musicians. We have Nancy playing with the accordion.
Nancy, yes.
Correct. She's playing the accordion.
Yes.
Will be a lot of fun. And we have Florian. He comes in the evenings. He comes directly from Germany, so he will make a nice German Oktoberfest.
Oh gosh. So whether you're German or not, I think it'd be a wonderful experience to be immersed in the real culture of a German Oktoberfest, right?
Correct.
Now, Mary, you're here, and
I
you've
am.
known the family since they've been here. Okay.
Yes.
How did you get involved with the Da Vinci restaurant?
I was fortunate enough to have them pick the place where I worked at a bank to get their account opened for the business. So that's how I met them and just decided to enjoy the German food because I do have German background. My grandmother was from Stuttgart. So it was really exciting to go and have good German food that I remember from my childhood.
From your childhood now, but you're also volunteering at the Oktoberfest.
Absolutely. They're going to need a lot of help, and it's going to be a lot of fun. And I'm going to get to wear a dirndl, from what I understand.
Okay.
So I'll really get into the spirit of it.
Okay. Now, is this the first time that you've held the Oktoberfest, or did you have one last year when you opened?
So we had last year, we had a little Oktoberfest in the restaurant. This is on Tamiami Trail in Osprey. But we sent so many people back because we was full, and we had live music there too. So that was our idea why we do it this year bigger with a big tent.
You have a big tent outside, so you can hold 250 people now?
Correct. There are 250 seats in. We have live music. We have everything planned already. So we'll be excited.
Now, can people go online and buy tickets? How do they get the information about that?
So yes, they can go online and they can call for a reservation. You can buy like a ticket online, but you can buy the tickets in the front of the Oktoberfest. If you have a bigger group, you can call us. We will reserve your table, make it nice.
Nice, great.
A little bit decoration on it.
Okay, now how much are the tickets, Patrick?
So we have entry fee with $5 because we have the live music there. We have everything beautiful set up. But we have the food is there too. We have, for example, pork shank. Pork shank is a big piece of meat with a bone inside, outside crispy, inside tender. You get homemade sauerkraut with it and bread, German bread.
Okay.
This, for example, is $15, so it's very recent, very nice prices. We have also bratwurst with $5, so the prices
So a lot
are
of deals.
different.
Okay, so before we close, tell our guests again, our visitors, the dates are September
26th, 27th, 28th,
Okay.
and 29th of
All right,
September.
and where are you located?
It's on 1080 South Tamiami Trail in Osprey, Florida. And we have the big tent on a grass field.
Yep.
So it's between the parking lot in front of the restaurant and Tourist Trumbler.
So it'll be very easy to see. Great.
Correct.
Okay, well, thank you, and we'll ask Justin for some good weather that weekend. Okay, thank you
Thank you
both
very
for
much.
being here.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Next on Suncoast FYI, we keep the Oktoberfest celebration going at Hotel Indigo. Hotel Indigo is hosting a weekend of Oktoberfest festivities benefiting a local Suncoast charity. And here to tell us all about it is General Manager Melody Odell and Chairman of Mayor's Feed the Hungry program, Joe Swallow.
Great.
Well, what a nice pairing. You have a beautiful hotel and you have an incredible charity that
We're
you're
thrilled to be
supporting.
here.
Thank
So
you.
thank you for coming. So why are you holding an Oktoberfest at the Hotel Indigo?
That's a great question. So with all the growth in the Rosemary District lately, we really wanted to gain some exposure for our hotel. The Indigo has been in the Rosemary District for 13 years now, and we really want to bring the neighborhood together and create a fun event for everyone.
That's great. And so you decided, being the general manager, that you should do something like this. So
Yeah.
we'll hear a little bit more about that later on. But you have joined with Joel here from the Mayors for Feed the Hungry.
Yes, absolutely. So, we're coming up on the holiday season,
Yeah.
and what a great time to start donating to charities and helping out for the holiday season. So we partnered with Mayors Feed the Hungry, and a portion of our sales are going to be going to them. And I'll let Joel explain a little bit more about them.
We're thrilled to be a benefactor of people drinking lots of beer at the Oktoberfest.
That won't be a hard
It's
thing
gonna
to
be
do,
great.
right?
No, we get a donation for every mug, I guess, that is a beer, and it'll be just a wonderful time. And the Mayor's Feed the Hungry is very appreciative of you joining with us to help out, and it's a great cause. We have been in existence since 1987.
The Mayor's program
And we're
has,
all
yeah.
volunteers except for one paid employee.
Okay.
And we give away food gift cards, and last year we gave away 70 tons of food before Thanksgiving for
Wow.
people that are
So
hungry.
you donated throughout the county?
Sarasota and Manatee County, yes,
Sarasota
ma'am.
and Manatee County. And how is that distributed, Joel?
Through our member agencies, we have about 30 member agencies that have their own clients that they filter and know their needs. And they can give up to 4 $10 food gift cards from Publix that can be used only for food, not alcohol, tobacco, or lottery, I guess it is.
Okay.
And we also give away, so it gives the recipient a little dignity and choice for their holiday meal.
That's
We
lovely.
focus on Thanksgiving, Hanukkah, and Christmas.
That's lovely. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Now, how much of, you're talking about beer mugs and beer, how much of the proceeds actually go
So
during-
$1 of our beer sales is going to Mayors Feed the Hungry, along with a portion of our food sales.
Okay, great. So in addition to wonderful food and drink, I'm sure you're going to have some German food at
Yes,
the Oktoberfest.
absolutely.
What are some of the highlights in the foods that you'll be serving?
We wanted to create an authentic experience, right? Like you're coming to Munich in Germany.
Yes.
We're going to do a Stein holding competition, a Dachshund Derby, which I think is going to be a hit.
Sign holding?
Stein.
Stein
Like holding the
holding.
Stein.
Okay.
And then a Das Boot chugging competition. So we'll see who comes
Whoa.
out and who's ready to do those things. But we just wanted to make some fun things for people to come and do.
Okay. Is there, can you, I shouldn't say it, bet on these chuggers or
Dachshund race.
dogs? Yeah.
We haven't thought about that. We haven't
Should be
taken the
fun.
bets in yet.
I think we ought to do
Sell
that.
raffle tickets, right?
Yeah.
Who can do
That's
the
a
most?
great
There
idea.
you go.
That is.
Yep.
That'd be fun.
And I know that there's parking down there, but where should people park if they've not been to the Indigo before?
So the hotel has above ground and underground parking. We're actually going to be utilizing our back parking lot for this event. So we do suggest anybody in the neighborhood to walk, as well as Uber is highly popular, and it's a great
Absolutely.
resource.
Oh, absolutely. Now, when is it? It's an Oktoberfest. Is it in October?
Yes,
Okay.
it's the first weekend in October. So
And-
our event is going to be October 5th
And what are the times?
from 3 p.m. to 7.
Okay. And what is October 5th fall on?
It is a
it
Saturday.
Saturday? Okay. And is there a charge for the event, a general admission charge?
Nope, it is a free event. We will have beer and food for sale, as well as the competitions will have a small denomination that, again, is going to help go to the charity.
They have a big giant mug to put donations in.
We
like
are.
that.
We're in the process of creating a paper mache Stein.
Oh.
Um,
And who's doing that?
Our hotel, just some of my staff members.
Very
We like to
creative.
get creative, yes,
Yes, very
and
creative.
we'll see what it looks like at the end.
I'm sure it'll be beautiful. one
No
way or
beer
the
was
other.
involved while making it.
That's good to know.
We'll know. We'll know when we see it.
Yes.
Now, tell us a little bit about your beautiful hotel. What can people expect when they come there to visit and stay with you?
Well, when you walk through the door, it's like walking into an oasis or a property that's closer to a beach, and we're downtown. It's warm and inviting, and we really love to pride ourselves on customer service. It's all about the experience that the guests and the locals have when they come to our hotel.
It is. It's lovely. It's lovely. And Joel, thank you so much. And
Thank
all
you.
of the other mayors and 2 commissioners, you said, that all volunteer their
2
time
county
to do
commissioners,
this?
all 8 mayors, and 2 commission chairs
Uh-huh.
signing a letter of solicitation that goes out to everybody in Sarasota and Manatee County
Thank you both for being here again today, and have a wonderful Oktoberfest.
Thank you.
Thanks for having us.
After the break, we hear about some exciting Suncoast events happening this weekend. Coming up this weekend, celebrate National Public Lands Day at Oscar Shears State Park. Give back to the environment with service projects and educational activities for the whole family. Park entry is free and lunch is included for registered volunteers. The event takes place Saturday from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Plus, the Mystical Bazaar happens this Saturday and Sunday at the Municipal Sarasota Auditorium. Explore a marketplace hosting psychic readers, healers, aura photos, jewelry, and metaphysical items. Admission is $5 from 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. If you would like to promote your community event on Suncoast FYI, we would love to hear from you, and this is a complimentary service. Please call our producer, Andrea Chu, at 941-361-4651. To view previous episodes, go to snntv.com. I'm Nancy O'Neill, and we'll see you next Friday on Suncoast FYI.